complete it. Welcome, Gearheads. It's Jeff with Camping Gear Report. I got an update for you, or some advice for you on when you get to base camp at Philmont Scout Ranch. Most people have got a phone or a camera or something that they want to charge before they go out on the trail. And then when they get back, they want to charge it before the ride home. And you can go, it used to be that you could go to the advisor's lounge, and in there, they had a bunch of power strips and you could plug your stuff in. Stuff got stolen, stuff got damaged. So they don't allow that anymore. Now you go to the security office over by the Welcome Center and they will check your device in and charge it for you, where you have to come back and get it. It can't just disappear. So that's a really good option if you want to hand it over to someone, if you can afford to hand it over to someone. But say you're like me and you have stuff you need to be doing on your phone all the way up until the time you go out on the trail and you need to keep it charged. Or you may forget to go pick it up before you go on the trail. So like my GoPro, I don't want to take my GoPro to the security office and check it in and then forget. So how do I keep this stuff charged in base camp? Depends on how you're getting there. If you're driving, maybe one of these battery packs that has an inverter with an AC output. I could run my laptop off of this. I could plug in multiple USB devices here to charge them in base camp. If a crew's got one or two of these, everyone can charge their stuff off of that. No one has to go to the security office. It's a little bit more convenient. If you have a large battery pack, this one is 88.8 watt hours, which I believe makes it about the largest that you can take on an airplane. So this is a pretty big battery pack with a couple USB outs on top. You can charge your phone or your camera or whatever in your tent in base camp and not have to bother the folks at security. Not that they'd be bothered by it, but it's more convenient if you've got a couple of those in the crew. You can keep everything charged that way. And then here's another. This is a box that is 2,400 milliamp hours, 86.4 watt hours. So again, you should be able to travel on an aircraft with this. I may actually take this one tomorrow when I leave for Philmont. When I go to get on the train, they're supposed to have AC power available there, but if they don't, I'm in trouble. I got a lot of work to do on that day and a half ride from North Carolina out to New Mexico. This battery pack, again, has an inverter to plug in my laptop. It has USB outs on this end to charge my phone and camera. So I'm going to take, I don't know which one of these I'm going to take. I'm going to take some of these different power devices to charge my items so I don't have to take them to security in base camp at Philmont Scout Ranch. Once you get out in the backcountry, there is no place to plug a phone in to charge it. So you either have to take a battery pack, and if you go look at our best budget backpacking gear for a Philmont Trek article, you'll see we've got a whole section on USB battery packs, rating them by what I call power density. It's the amount of capacity, milliamp hours of capacity that they have versus their weight to see, for any given, what is the most power you can get for the least amount of weight. So I've got those listed in there. You can pick some battery packs, and you'll have to figure out for yourself what you're using. I'm not going to take my phone on the trail. I'm only taking a little GoPro, which happens to be pretty battery hungry. So with that, I am going to take at least one 10,000 milliamp hour battery pack. I may take two. Actually, probably what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to take 5 GoPro batteries already pre-charged. They're all full. And I tend to use about 1 battery per day. So that'll get me the first 5 days. And then if I take a 10,000 milliamp hour battery pack, I should be able to charge them all. That's going to get me through 10 days. And then if I have a 10 watt solar panel that is about the same weight as the little battery pack. I'm debating, do I take 2 of the battery packs or do I take 1 battery pack and a solar charger? I'm kind of leaning towards the battery pack and solar just because I want to play with the solar panel a little bit. Anyhow, let me know what you've done, how well it worked, what you think about the ideas. You absolutely can go plug in and use the AC power at base camp in Philmont to charge your stuff through the security office. But I really think it's more convenient if you have your own battery packs and you don't have to depend on that. So Let me know what you think. And please go check out all the other Philmont Trek articles we have on Camping Gear Report, or the written content that we have on our main site, gearreport.com. It's gear-report.com. Thanks, and we'll see you on the trail.